It was Charles Darwin, I think, who said, "It is not the strongest nor the most intelligent that survives. It is the one that is most adaptable to change." Electrotech Industries Corporation used to be one of the strongest players on the market, yet because of their inability to see the importance of timely change, they found themselves in considerable decline. The markets were eroding, the competitors were encroaching, and the products were obsolete. Understandably, due to this, the employee morale was low. That's when our team of consultants was called in to light the fire of change in your company to help you reach your fullest potential once again.
Following the goal set by the senior management team, we created a vision. We took the existing company's triangle logo and transformed it into a star, suggesting growth and new strategic directions. Those directions had to be based on assumptions, and in order to deal with the uncertainty of the future, we carefully evaluated the current state of the company with analyzing all of the Electrotech's functional areas. Looking at the company's record, we strongly believe that it can become the market leader again. These were our initial assumptions.
Next, we identified the following main challenges. First, external threats, like changing markets, powerful competitors, and constantly evolving technology. Secondly, the risk of backsliding, i.e., if the right levels of commitment and buy-in are not achieved. As a team, we also faced some challenges since we worked together for the first time. The multidisciplinary group was composed of individuals who had equally valid yet contrasting views, but the main obstacle was actually the lack of information. Faced with complex tasks, we had difficulties with assuring optimal outcomes as the future of the company and the employees were in our hands.
Taking action was the next step that we carried out. To do so, we created a priority chart and identified fits and gaps of the company. We also revised the hiring process, and to our surprise, we found that having resistance to challenge would improve our change plan, as they will challenge it. This means that not only they will provide us with feedback, but it also means that they care about the future of Electrotech.
When evaluating the risk of the change initiative, we noticed the variety of perception of risk in our team. This started a detailed discussion that resulted in us being able to identify different risk scenarios and raise the awareness and readiness to face each of them. It also suggested to us that you can never fully predict the future. Another crucial aspect of the process was to allocate our resources appropriately. We discovered that prioritizing training and development, processes and business systems was crucial to ensure the success of the company. This is because we have to improve the products, retrain our employees, and refit the production line. Ultimately, we are aligning our budget and goals. Looking at the results of our efforts, we came to the conclusion that the company was not entirely ready for such a massive change, but it has made considerable progress since the start. After creating the plan, the information recovered showed us that even though the company is not fully ready, our score gave us enough confidence that Electrotech can go through the change successfully and strive for market leadership. Finally, one can never predict the future and prepare for it completely. Uncertainty is an integral part of change.
At first, it was difficult to reach conclusions as there never was a unanimous consensus among all the group members. As we kept going through the exercises and as we kept giving each other feedback on our group dynamics, we came to realize that this was not a problem but an advantage. The fact that we stood by our views and were not easily swayed by the other group members signified that each of us cared deeply about the success of our change initiative, and the number of different ideas meant that there was a rich pool of options for each of our tasks. For future references, we discovered that the key to success were the 3 C's: communication, commitment, and compassion. We had a range of different personalities in our team, Some very extroverted, others quite introverted, but we managed to moderate the discussion in such a way that everyone contributed and we made our decisions as a team.